Now let me turn my attention to Scottie Pippen, six-time NBA champion, Hall of Famer, one of the top 75 players in the history of basketball, who recently sat down with Patrick Bet-David and turned heads with a lot of things that he was saying that, quite frankly, I felt were utterly nonsensical. Give me take one with Scottie Pippen talking about 6 rings versus LeBron. Listen to this.
Would you put yourself ahead of LeBron as a team standpoint?
My success as a team is more successful than LeBron. I got 6 rings.
Okay, so then if I talk to an NBA owner, by the way, this is very helpful because realize
I'm loving it.
This is very helpful because for me as a fan, I've followed this. So if I speak from an NBA standpoint, owner, and I want to find an all-around player to be my number one, you think the average owner is going to pick you or LeBron?
I don't know.
Got it. Okay. So that...
You want individual accolades or you want championships? Because I didn't chase mine.
Scotty. Come on, bro. Excuse my language. That's some straight bullshit. Stop. Stop. I challenge anybody to find me a better defensive player than Scottie Pippen. Michael Jordan has said on many occasions he doesn't win 6 rings without Scottie, and I get that. Scottie, you were never that dude offensively. Stop. Stop it. Now, I'm as critical of LeBron James as anybody who's fair-minded, not these haters out here and not these people that, I'm neither a hater nor am I the one that kisses his tush every chance you get. LeBron James is one of the top 2, 3 players in the history of basketball, and you know it. How do we know you know that? There's certain times you flirted with him being better than Michael Jordan, and you know that's blasphemy. But you were never that offensive player, Scotty. You know how we know? Because when Jordan retired the first go-round, you had an opportunity to be that dude. You were an all-star. You're an all-star game MVP. You took them to the Eastern Conference semifinals. The Hugh Hollins call was awful against Hubert Davis on you. I got that. Against you, rather, on Hubert Davis. I got that part. But Scottie Pippen, you didn't get it done. And if you were that dude, how come you couldn't be like Kobe? And be like, yo, I want Shaq going. I want to show you what the hell I could do without Shaq. In your case, without Michael Jordan. No, when Michael Jordan was on, you kicked up your feet to show you were wearing Jordans, begging him to stop playing baseball and to come back. You forgot that, Scotty? What the hell are you talking about? And we can accuse LeBron James of a lot of things. The brother got 4 rings, Scotty. He's got 4. He's been to 10 NBA finals. And by the way, he never had a migraine in a Game 7. It never happened. Only to you. But I digress. Let's hear from Scottie Pippen again because he didn't stop there. He was talking about who his GOAT is. Magic is GOAT. Listen to this.
It's not even worth talking about.
The two of them.
When you ask, who's better, LeBron or Michael? You can't ask me who's the GOAT between LeBron and Michael. Neither one of them are GOATs. They both won differently. You can't put them at the top of the pinnacle. Magic Johnson, to me, is a bigger GOAT than anybody because of how he led, how he brought a whole team, how when the greatest scorer in the game, Kareem, was not there, and him as a rookie
center
steps in and plays a position that no one even knew he could play. That's transcending what you can do as a player.
See, that's the bullshit right there. That's bullshit right there, right there. You just told on yourself. I'm going to get to that in a second. Once again, great job by Patrick Bet-David. Great job. But Scotty didn't stop there when it came to the GOAT. Listen to what he said here about himself.
You saying, I want to be remembered as the greatest of all time. How much of that was really what you believed in? How much of that was you trying to sell a book? And how much of that was somebody behind closed doors flattering you, saying you didn't get enough credit for what you did during the Chicago's run?
Uh, I think it's just me believing in myself in the way that I played the game. I did it where uh, I won. I played the right way. My teammates loved the way that I played, and people, my peers, respected the way that I played. And I feel like that I got out of the game everything that I put into it.
Flattery is divisive, to put a little wedge between you. I know it's not a comfortable thing to probably talk about, but did any of that happen where someone was saying, come on, Scotty, Michael would have never won 6 without you. Come on, Scotty. This, and Michael said it himself, but from your standpoint.
No, that's the reason why I say stuff like that is because when you play the game the way that I played it, you play on both ends. Why can't I say that?
Oh, that's okay. You can say that.
So
no one's saying you can't say that.
And say it and mean it.
Oh, so you do believe that?
I'm saying, yeah. Look at the stats. I got 6 rings too. Look at my accolades. I got defensive player, all NBA. So playing the game the right way and winning means something to me, and it meant a lot to me. I don't have the MVPs, but guess what? Somebody that was with me got it.
Oh, my God. Drug test him now. I want test. Take him into a urine sample, get a blood test, drug test him now. You got to be kidding me. I can't believe what we just heard. I can't believe it. And damn it, Patrick Bet-Davis, I love you. But let me tell you something right now. If you're trying to tell me that Scottie Pippen is justified in calling himself the best, you need to be drug tested too. All of you. All of you. How you the best when you wasn't even the best on your own team? How you the best when you weren't even the number one option? I mean, what? Oh, it hurts me because I don't want to do this. If you're the best, why were you calling for Jordan? If you're the best, why were you pouting on the bench when Phil Jackson called Tony Kukoc's number instead of yours in the playoff series against the Knicks? If you the best, why was Bill Cartwright in the locker room crying while excoriating you from abandoning your teammates? You led, you also quit. You quit. You had a migraine in 87. You had a migraine in a game 7 against the Pistons. Michael Jordan was left crying on a bus in his daddy's arms talking about when we gonna win. Bill Cartwright, I already told you, was crying. What are you talking about? Michael Jordan averaged over 30 about 8 or 9 times. You played defense. Michael Jordan wasn't first team all NBA defensive team 9 times. You had to play defense because you weren't that great offensively. Tremendous athleticism. 6'9". Could dunk on anybody, as Patrick Ewing would tell you. Had a sporadic jump shot. You were big enough and physical enough and talented enough to score in an open court. But a number one option, keyed upon, that wasn't your game. That was LeBron's game. That wasn't your game. That was Kobe's game. That wasn't your game. That was Michael Jordan's game. Hell, Vince Carter was the number one option. Allen Iverson was the number one option. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? GOAT, you? You one of the great ones. You one of the great ones, Scotty. But the GOAT, when your teammate was Michael Jordan, oh, by the way, I didn't even bring up when you went to Portland because you wanted your money. You went to Portland. Wasn't that you and the Portland Trailblazers up about 15 in that game 7 when Kobe threw the alley-oop to Shaq, who brought down the house? Wasn't that your team? Was y'all one trip away from the finals? Wasn't that you? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I got a question, Patrick Bet-David, I got a question. Because you like your basketball, you know your basketball. A lot of people don't realize how much you know about basketball, what a big NBA fan you are. I got a question for you. Was there ever a time Patrick Bet Davis. That's right. I'm calling you out, my brother, because I love you. You know I love you and the crew. Y'all know that. I was just hanging out with you the other day. Let me ask you a question, man. Is there any time in your lifetime watching basketball that you've either said yourself or heard somebody say Scottie Pippen was in a GOAT conversation? Ever? I got another question for you. Has Scottie Pippen all of these years ever said that? He's been asked about Jordan and LeBron, or Jordan versus LeBron, or Jordan versus Kobe forever. Scottie Pippen never told nobody, nah, it's actually me that should be in that conversation. But the book is out now. And the book's been out for a while. And he's still salty about The Last Dance because it was about Jordan instead of the team. Not realizing the power of television. And television knew that talking about the Bulls as The Last Dance, if it didn't come through the prism of Jordan, would have never been popular. But he doesn't get that. This television. It's film. If it didn't go through the prism of Jordan, it'd have never sold. But neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is, do we have a picture of his book? Do we have a picture of the book cover? I mean, we got to get that at some point, put it up on full screen. We got to do that. We got to do that for Scotty. Because clearly he wants to sell a book. Because, hey, we ain't heard this before. We ain't heard this before. I mean, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Oh, my Lord. Everybody need to get drug tested. For us to even be hell, I need to get drug tested. I might start smoking some weed just so I can get... Let me do something. I might start smoking some weed just to get this damn thinking out of my head. This is blasphemy. Better than LeBron? Better than MJ? Come on, man. Come on, man. You know better than that. I'm going to leave this alone for now. I might have to revisit this in a couple of days.